Insanity when he was still on the Knicks. I was living with a huge Knicks fan back in Jersey, and I gotta say, it was a mania. Like all of New York was in an uproar, and maybe it's the same thing at VGJ. And they have Jack too. Maybe it's Jack Sanity.
Jack Sanity, my
Maybe
God.
it's because they're all doing Insanity as a team, working out at home on their TV.
It could be. They actually do. I don't know if you heard that though, but VGJ they have scheduled workout days, and that's good for the mindset. Kyle, did you guys have that in Cole, or was it
No,
just anyone?
but we did at certain points.
Yeah.
When we were playing with Tal, we were always working out. But that's just because Tal's like some crazy guy that's like, I don't know. He eats way too healthy, man. It's intimidating.
That's fly for people who didn't know.
Yeah.
And that makes I honestly think though, yeah, something like that. Keep your mind and body can only be as good as one another, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope so, or else what's the point of even moving? But Dark Willow banned out first, so it's the same first bans. Dark Willow, Sand King, and then EG bans Tiny. I think they banned at game 2. They got it game 1, but it did not go well for them. There's the Beastmaster. And like you said, I like that OpTic. You said teams need to focus on their bans a little bit more, especially EG, who hasn't mixed it up that much. Beastmaster, Dark Willow, and AA have been pretty much guaranteed in all their picks if you haven't banned it. Wisp, Tiny, and Sand King from EG. Alright, Kyle, call the first pick. There's not an AA or Sand King this time. Oh, I want to see him do it. There's a Gyro.
I think it'll be a Razor. I think it's Razor. Omni available. Razor power level increased dramatically.
Oh,
okay.
You said that was going to be the first pick. That makes sense. It's left in the pool.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now on the other side, there is still quite a few decent heroes. You've got...
I can see Razor Omni come out from OpTic, honestly. Like, I just think both these teams value Omni super high. I'd be very surprised to see it get to second phase.
5 seconds remaining.
Razor
The Bounty is the right pick, though. I think EG's best when they're playing Bounty, so...
I'll take the Gyro instead. And the Bane.
Okay.
Right. That feels like the only 5... it's Witch Doctor or Bane, and... Well, Witch Doctor didn't work out too well.
That increases the value of Razor dramatically for EG, but I like the Bane and the Gyro. Bane helps to deny Omni Knight specifically, and it's just a good hero against Bounty Hunter, because Bounty can't really fight you very well. You have the same move speed, more attack damage. Obviously, you have Brain Sap to increase your trading. And if you catch him with a sleep on a sentry in the mid game, like, you just kill him very easily. You're going to go with Viper, okay. I mean, typical EG. I would have preferred Razor, but I just think Razor's more open. The issue is that Fear wouldn't play it, you know? And EG just seems to be limiting themselves in the way that they're drafting. So while Liquid would pick Razor, and it can be on any of their 3 cores in any lane, when it were EG, I don't know if they have that same versatility with the hero right now.
Versatility, as you say. Huge thing. What? It's Viper Bounty. It's definitely a lot different than we've seen, just because that Bounty Hunter, we don't see it get through a lot. And it was 3rd picked when OpTic took it. So the bans, we're to see Puck. It's one of Sumail's favorite. Enigma, who... Besides, I thought he played very well. I still... Like you, I questioned the blink over BKB early. Maybe something could have changed there. But once he got into the late game, I thought he played really well. It was that... You said it was in the base, right? What happened? He had to refresh his BKB if he wanted to hole?
He wasn't really paying... I respect the decision. He thought he might die. He had bought out, right? So he had to not die. And he had no BKB, so it was really difficult for him to get a hole off, and then eventually refreshed so that he could BKB the Super Urn and some of the PL illusions chasing him. Ended up living, but then had no refresher for the inevitable fight in the base.
Gotcha. And one more question along that lines. In the late game in situations like that, is buying back, is it like your personal responsibility, or do you wait for your captain to tell you, or is it like a mixture?
It's a bit of both. I think if you can, you want to prep for who has buyback, who wants to use buyback, and you can play accordingly. We saw Liquid at some land, I think Dream League, where Mind Control essentially baited a black hole just so we could buy back immediately. And that's the sort of play that if you set up properly, can win your team fights. But in general, I think it's more the player's responsibility or the captain's to prepare the team for who needs to do what. But it's a personal decision, I think, every time.
Yeah, I mean, because it's either you do it or you don't right away, so
yeah.
It's tough for someone to tell you.
that's part of the reason buyback fights get so crazy, because it's people making individual decisions, and then all of a sudden, there is no clear game plan anymore. You know, it's just shit. Like, what's happening? I like the PL ban. That hero's. I just didn't want to watch another PL game. That's just a bias from me. No thanks.
That's not like PL's bad. I mean, PL's pretty damn good versus Gyro and Bane. Heroes you can run down that can't really do anything. You wake up any nightmares with illusions too.
10 seconds remaining.
Chen's still in the pool.
5 seconds remaining.
That's a hero.
EG has run Bounty Chen before.
Usually EG first picks their Chen too, so they get a third pick. Maybe they consider that value.
I mean, Chen is 0-2 in this series, though. Although you can't really blame the Chen, I don't feel.
I thought Peter played. I thought Peter might have been the best player that game. The heals, the glimmer caping.
Yep. I mean, it certainly wasn't any of the cores.
Yeah.
It's a support. We don't know which one.
It's one of them. Well, it was the Enchantress ban. Are they baiting out OpTic to pick Chen possibly with that Enchantress ban? Because they know OpTic has the first pick out of this. And then they have something for it, or... It feels like one of these teams is picking Chen right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe. I don't know, man. I think both teams, when you lose with the hero and it's that much of a draft changer, it maybe. But I think both teams might just ignore it.
And so, a lot of time being used. It is, OpTic does. They spend a lot of time on that third pick always. It's an Elder Titan. Hey, we have not seen. We forgot without SVG in here, we just forgot about that hero. He hasn't been banned or picked at all. He's been a pretty strong contender for hero of the tournament.
I mean, it's definitely a solid pick here. I also really like Elder Titan when you're playing with Gyro. He's one of the few heroes that utilizes the magic and physical damage amplification of the ET. And whenever you are a hero like Gyro, he hits every hero in the fight, right? So wherever ET is, like, that hero is just going to be taking massive amounts of damage. Rubik, that's EG's comfort, but I'm scared of a Rubik pick here. I feel like their laning phase is very weak right now, and that did not help them.
So do you think that means EG has to pick like two self-sustaining cores, or limit what you can pick?
We'll see. Yeah, kind of. Honestly, you need like 3 solo heroes here, and this is the strength of EG. I think this is the strategy they play best, where both of their supports can roam around the map and sort of play their own game, and they have 3 of the best core and solo players in Dota, so giving them the ability to play on their own is good. It's just really difficult when you're playing against supports this strong in Bane ET. These are probably the 2 best supports you can have in Dota right now. OpTic picks them quite a lot.
Like best heroes in terms of just winning lanes, or
yeah,
overall?
Pure just your strength in lane for the first 4 to 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Elder Titan, almost permanent double damage, like you said. Bane, Enfeeble's amazing. The fact that Brain Sap does damage and heals you at the same time, it's pretty damn good. And there's
I like the DK pick. It's Grim into Viper, as we all know, but they needed something tanky, and DK is one of those heroes that's versatile. Like, it's just fine to pick. You know, it's got a stun, he's tanky, he's annoying, he pushes tower, right? He's golden. And the Breathe Fire change, where your talent now gives you 20% more reduction, is actually a big deal against a hero like Viper, where you can make him do effectively 50% less damage. In addition, you have great setup now for your Elder Titan, and your Gyro, as always, as the actual carry. It's Pycat's hero, and he's the guy you're going to be trying to play around and make sure that he actually does the damage to carry through in the game. And if DK can get a little ahead, get that blink, maybe a drums on top, like, you don't die anymore, as long as you're not standing in break.
So don't stand. And we saw, I think we did see the Viper versus DK, not just laning phase, but like you said, mid-late game, that break is just, you get 1 stun, a Rubik lift, plus that before a BKB on him. It is pretty rough.
I think EG's going to lifestealer here. It's just like their comfort. I think that's what they're going to end up going for. I could see a lone druid as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's good versus Gyro and DK, right?
I just don't like it here, man. It just, I just don't. I feel like it's just. You know they're going to pick it, right? Like, I'm coming up with other things because I think they're just going to lifestealer. But I mean, it's a good hero in this game. But
so you think
you
it's
get to
good?
a point.
You think it's good because it's good in this game, but you don't like it because of how predictable it is. Meaning, OpTic probably thinks the same thing as you, or
Yeah, like I feel like you see that coming, and now like you still get gripped, you get wrecked if you get stunned by DK, and then into the late game, yeah, you're good against Gyro, but if ET with a Solar Crest is like standing on you and Gyro hits you in the mouth, like you can't play Dota anymore. And this Radiance build with a Bounty Hunter just seems counterintuitive. I really want to see like the Armlet S and Y build from Lifestealer this game. Maybe Armlet into Radiance, but I definitely don't want to see a Radiance rush unless they are just dumpstering the game, which I would find hard to believe happens just due to the support
the
matchups
hero.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last pick is the other way around this time. OpTic will get either CCNC or PyCat. You think this is going to be a... Well, I'm not even going to question that because we're going to have picks. And there's the Sumail Abba. We hadn't seen much of it
I've seen this exact draft before from EG.
Yep.
Is Terrorblade banned?
He is not. Are you a Terrorblade fan here? You don't think it's... Are you... I feel it's a little bit greedier this game than last,
Yeah.
especially with Lifestealer Abba.
You could. It's definitely good here, but I don't think you pick it. I agree. I think you increase the pressure here. I think you want PyCat on the gyro. I actually think you can keep CCNC on the DK,
What
and
about
you just
Jug?
pick something to add tempo. Morphling.
That doesn't feel like it adds...
I like that.
Does it add tempo? Or do you like it for different
No, not at
reasons?
all.
Okay.
But it's the same as the Terrorblade in that it gives you that distinct late game advantage. The E-Blade isn't quite as effective as a timing because the Rubik can have defensive magic resist aura on, and the Viper obviously exists. But it is a great hero against Lifestealer and Abaddon once he gets into the late game. And if Morph gets like 3 or 4 items at a point, I really think OpTic just wins the game. Especially considering, once again, there's an ET in the game. So like that, I mean, you just remove that magic resist, and all of a sudden the shotgun just kills everything. So I don't mind the pick. I like it. I think this is the right way to go if you're OpTic.
Do you think it's going to be, right, you talk about the timings, it feels like that Lifestealer, if he does go, say, the Armlet Radiance timing with Abba, what does Sumail usually get on Abba? Whenever I watch those games, I don't really click on him.
Drums, HOD, maybe a Solar Crest, but I think in this game, I think you can go the Drums Radiance built on Abaddon. You get a fast Armlet into just raw damage output on Lifestealer because you can play with Bounty so early. Let the Abaddon like get the Radiance. It's just a better item for him. Yeah, like, and it's also Sumail. And I feel like if you're EG, you want to be able to play around Sumail, and if you're OpTic, you want the game in the hand of PyCat. So that's why I'm really fine with him playing this Morphling. Only thing I was concerned about is CCNC's comfort on the gyro, but if he wants it, he'll play it. And I just think it makes their draft make a lot more sense to me because now you have like 3 heroes just making space for Morphling in a fight, a Bane to back him up, and theoretically he's just never going to die until Super Earn. But once again, it's a bounty, so if they get ahead, EG starts snowballing, they can just run away with the game.
That's the thing. It feels like OpTic, usually, OpTic doesn't need, the Morphling needs time, but Gyro's, like you talk about, if he goes like drums, plus one other item, doesn't need us too much. He didn't farm at all last game, did he? Like, he felt very underfarmed, also, thinking about it, until he was stuck in his base. And it feels like that could be the same, right? Because Morphling eats up just as much room as Terrorblade, right?
Yeah, but it's in a different way, because Morphling, he can pressure towers a lot more effectively with his actual, I don't know how to put it, like, he isn't threatened by dying in this game. A Terrorblade that just gets tracked down and then ran at can die. Morphling, he just runs into the trees, TP's out, or just kind of waveforms away. And I don't know how to put it. It's more of a burst damage, and it's that same concept of you really like having carries that deal magical damage whenever you're playing with ET, because the Spirit Aura is only magic resist, and Morph ET is just such a powerful combination. If the game is even at 20 minutes, like the Lincoln shotgun timing is just game over.
You know, it's a stain of late game items. What did something happen to Abyssal Blade that made people not like it anymore? I actually just realized I haven't seen on any hard carries. You see Bloodthorns instead. Isn't like that instant lockdown good? Or why don't we see it anymore? I don't know if you have an answer. I mean, you're not. It's not like you're a core player, stuff like that. But it feels weird. I thought Abyssal Blade was decent, and I legitimately haven't seen. I call it Abysmal Blade because I don't like it, but I thought other cores did.
Abysmal Blade?
It feels. I mean, you're spending so much. Like, what does the Vanguard do late game when you buy it? Like, you're actually just putting 3,000 wasted gold. He is back,
Yep.
ready.
That,
Maybe that's it, I don't know. And it feels like
I
you see sheep.
I feel the same way about Hex, to be fair.
Do
I
you?
think Scythe is super purchased right now.
I think if it was still back to what it was, I'm sure it would be not breaking. Like, it doesn't break, right? That's the big nerf to it.
Hmm.
But it's still
30 seconds.
both of them.
It's
feel
just
like instant
unpurgeable now.
lockdowns.
That's
Yeah.
what's big.
And bottom. I love Elder Titan games. I'll say one of the some people like those black holes and that. I just love watching Elder Titan whoop ass early game, and his ultimates are just as fun as Black Hole. Oh, Bounty Hunter. That's the thing. They can scout out these lanes, and look at this. Misery scouts out that Gyrocopter's top. And we saw CC&C middle with it last game, but Pycat, we obviously can see that he's middle. He's got the shared tangles and a Wraith Band. Morphling versus Viper. Feels like he's definitely... Peter's going to be middle with Bane. I was like, this feels like just anyone versus Vipers, or especially when you have 400 life. But I assume we might see Misery going middle as well. He's pulling creeps first. No pressure. He knows the Bane's going to be middle. Misery's just having a good old time. And, well, in Feeble middle, Fear is having the opposite of Misery right now. He's just miserable, which is the opposite, I guess.
Structures are fortified.
And here comes Elder Titan top. So both off lane or both lanes are just pulling, and middle's a 2-on-1. A meta game, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that needs to be like not fixed? Not like it doesn't feel. It feels like a broken game. Okay, do you think they should just remove like that early pulling or not? It feels hard without like ruining some other stuff in the game. You think it's fine?
The only reason that's such a big prominent aspect of the game is because you cannot creeps don't spawn until 30 seconds. I think that if you want to change the creep pulling mechanics, that's the first thing that should be edited.
Okay. See?
Like, no pulls, yeah.
A solution. Nah, that's all I wanted. A lot of people say yeah and then don't say anything, but you give it a reason, a solution. It's nice. And 33. Well, he's just a DK against a lifesteal around the tower. Nice last hit against Arteezy, though. Top lane. This feels pretty scary for I know Abba's a pretty tanky hero, but Elder Titan with a gyro running at you, feels pretty scary.
Summel already level 2.
Misery
Yeah,
got
this is the
double
EG style though. They just lane Misery in a bad and up here. They're gonna dual lane bottom, as you said. But I think 3-3 is playing this lane very well. Whenever you're countered by the core in the lane, you want to just look to pull creeps as much as possible, and that's what he's doing.
He did that game 1 as well, I believe. He just kept pulling. He was like level 7. He was still pulling the creep wave. Safe and well, Peter, that's a nice rune to get when you're 2v1ing Viper middle. Finds the DD and Fear just can't do anything. 11-6 Pycat versus a 3-0 Viper. This is the opposite of last game. And Misery gets first blood. I miss it. It's top. Wait, how did they... No one's really taking damage. Interesting. Did you catch that kill, Kyle?
I did not.
Okay, I just saw no one's missing HP and Zai just died. That was odd.
Probably just got a little too aggressive. I don't know how you died a bounty a bed, though. It's a bit weird. That's why I wasn't watching the lane.
That's why I like to observe. I'm like, where's the lane most likely? I either watch middle because it's always fun to watch CS for CS, or you watch the kill lane, but it doesn't feel like there's many kill lanes anywhere.
I like what OpTic did in this game. One of the old school Dota ideas was put a Lich or a Bane mid with a Morphling or a Troll, like some hard carry, and he's putting 2 points in Enfeeble, which I like. He's just spamming it on Viper. He has -1 damage. There's no last hitting possible, and the Morph is just getting every CS and deny. And this is really bad for EG, as Morphling is like the key hero for OpTic.
Look at that. He just continues. Peter, he just gets hit, takes 0 damage, like you said, -1. He does have damage now. He has the full Ring of Aquila. And now Misery and Peter are going to go at it. But Peter, level 3, is going to win that. Almost every time. There are wards, so where do you want to see Misery? He has 2 wards. Where do you want to see him place them? Like, what helps EG the most?
I think you want ward aggressively to see teleports into the top lane, and maybe a lane ward. A lane ward mid doesn't do anything actually. It really, I don't even know if wards help much.
There you go. That is what I think OpTic wanted the most there. They just get a rocket on him. He can't shield it off. Gets stomped by Zai, and that was a lot of damage. And now, Misery has Shadow Walk, so he will get away. Crit takes their damage off. Ooh, and Zai jukes back, uses health potion. He'll be fine. So you're loving OpTic in this laning stage right now.
Yeah.
Just this. I mean, yeah, 26-20 versus 5-1.
They dual lane this lane, and they have the level advantage. Significant level advantage. Pycat's about to be a level above Fear.
Yep, 20 denies. This is a perfect representation of why denies are so big. Top lane.
Deny gives you as much XP as your teammate, or the enemy rather.
We'll avoid that kill. And so bottom lane, it's a lifestealer versus DK, and because the dual
I was about to comment, like,
DK's winning.
yeah, but look at his CS. It's all because of the creep pulling, so now he's not even behind.
That's insane, creep pulling. So is this an gyro? It's top. He does go down. So it feels like they're winning middle very hard, almost as much as 2 lanes. Bottom, I would say OpTic's probably winning just because they're getting so much out of it, and it's a pretty good win. It seems like the only saving grace might be this ABBA, but it's not like he just hits this giant power spike, right? And besides level 25, which is way too far away.
I really wish that he had not bought phase on gyro. I think this was a really good Treads game, or even a Rush Aquila. But I really like Treads in this game.
Sumail is dead again.
Oh no. Huge spirit from Zai once again. He had 93 on the last one, 81 on this one. Tons of damage, and you just can't play. You just die if you're a bad one. This ward should get countered though. I don't play support. EG's placed a sentry on that hill in both of the previous games. The ward here didn't get countered when they placed it before.
Now Zai might be in a little bit of trouble here. Sumail's running over. He's gonna get the move speed, lift it up, get the third one, get slowed. And Sumail gets it with the burst. But I go back to middle, and now look at even Peter. The funniest part now is Peter can just lane middle versus Fear 1-on-1. Like, the morph's not even there.
What a dumb spell.
Oh my god, Arteezy accidentally juked the waveform bottom that would have killed him by hopping in a creep just to heal. And look at Fear.
Fear's too old for this shit, man.
I think Fear agrees with you. I mean, I'm not a fan of Enfeeble. It just feels like a... You know when people talk about you should remove game-winning... just spells in the game because they make the game boring? That might be it. Or they're not intuitive,
There's no counterplay. It's not dispellable. What do you do?
Sit there and hit him with the coddle and ultra, I guess.
This is what makes Spain broken, by the way. All these guys maxing W, maxing Nightmare, like, the Enfeeble with a couple points in it is just dumb. It really is just dumb.
Like you said, it's just a combination of how they put the Morphling middle. Instead of CC and C middle in this game, right? They put the Morphling because they guaranteed he has 400 HP, but he has like 100 base damage. Yeah. It's just...
So you get every last hit and you're not threatened. He doesn't do any damage. Top lane, though.
Get the kill. Misery brings it down to killing spree. That's good. I mean, I don't think you want the kills on him quite yet. I mean, kills are good for him, but you want levels on this young man. He is getting them. Track will always be good. And are you surprised OpTic is only up about 300 gold here? I thought it'd be a little bit more with this middle lane going this way. That's about 800, pardon me, but...
I mean, I think it's more the XP in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
I'm surprised by top being completely even. I thought that the EG lineup would be much better off in this situation. They're gonna kill CCNC again, though.
So, I like they did. They rotated all... They just left all 3 heroes up here. Oh, bottom lane, TP coming down. They're trying to kill Arteezy. The stomp there, he doesn't dodge it. And it actually hits Misery as well. That might have been a kill on 33. If Misery didn't get hit by that. When he tanks some more tower hits, he needs to be careful of that tower.
There's a rain drop.
Oh.
On both heroes, this is not a kill. Alright, it's a kill.
The Shadow Walk level 2, actually, the extra damage. And now, Zai. Crits here, can he get the lit? It's level 1, that's the problem. You love that aura, but middle lane dies.
Solo kill from Pycat. This is real scary for EG. The issue with Viper as a hero, we saw this the other day with Tomato playing it, I think. They won the game, but, like, when you're this far behind, you don't do anything, man. And this is.
I mean, he's farther behind than just a little far behind.
It's all on Sumail and Misery, I think, in this game. Like, Sumail's got to do some serious work. Misery needs to continue rotate. Like, Misery's played a great game. He's 4-0-2. He's been there for every kill. It's just that I don't know how you deal with this Morphling right now. That they don't have a hero for him in this game. And last pick Morphling is one of the scariest things in Dota, in my eyes. It's right up there with, like, last pick AM, Brood, Huskar, I think.
So, what do you... Now that we've seen Bane, he's won his middle lane greatly. Does he do something different? Or what do you want to see this Bane actually go for? Who does he go for at the first grip? Does it matter? Just get a kill?
Doesn't matter. Just keep enfeebling Fear, man. Level 3 enfeeble.
Level
just
3
chill.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Top lane, though. Here we go. CC&C in trouble again. Nope. I mean, this would pretty much almost get Misery to 6.
They hit the
Middle
stop.
as well. They do. Fear's dead. CC&C's dead. The young and the old dying together.
I think CC&C. I mean, he's defending the tower. The tower's full HP, so in that sense, he's been doing work.
And also, Arteezy, listen to you. Sorry to interrupt. He is going the armlet.
Thank goodness. It's the right choice here, though, especially considering that they're a little behind, and it allows you to actually threaten enemy heroes. He might be in trouble bottom, though.
He can hop in the siege unit. Yeah. And now it'll push the tower. He can maybe get road. Oh, he just hops out. No TP. He has to juke the stun from 33. He has to go in, go out. Look, there's 3 cores down here and his eye.
And a stomp on the. Oh my god, he's dead.
There's everyone here. Meanwhile, Crit might just die here to the rotation from CC&C. He will.
Well, I mean, great rotate from CC&C. You got to see that coming, I think, if you're EG, though. Like, no TP was on. He did have TP. You could have just TP'd on Lifestealer, couldn't he?
No, he didn't have it. He picked it up.
He didn't have one? Okay, that's what I thought.
He
He had one. He bought one after he died then. But yeah, he had no TP, or he should just be able to rage TP. You're going to sniff out that gyro rotation. He dies 3 times top. He has TP. Your team is killing top tower uncontested. I feel like that's one of those gimmies. And then Crit dies 2. They lose tower. And Pycat's just even further ahead.
Pycat is going to be the man to watch out this game. Top lane's
What a peaceful game from PPD, though, right? Just buy mana potions, enfeeble Fear.
Peter talked about his 2
That's the
favorites.
dream of a 5 right there.
Yeah. He said his 2 favorites to play when he didn't want to do anything was Bane and Ogre. Just Bloodlust and Feeble. You're great. Sumail is doing a lot of damage this tier 2. It feels like a lot of damage OpTic doesn't need to give away. I like how he bought the little Blight. I mean, you usually get a Solar Crest on Abba. I like the Blightstone early, though. It's just extra damage on the tower. I've told you, one
more
extra
damage
damage
per creep.
Yep.
One more. I know.
That's value.
I'm learning. That was all you, Grant.
Well, oh, middle lane. Crit goes down. 4-man rotation again. It's just exactly like bottom, right? 4-man rotating the tower take.
Dude, they're gonna have a Lincoln's on Morphling like a couple minutes after track finally comes online. This is a big tower. They kill this tier 1 mid, all of a sudden Morph can just play the bottom half of the map like all game. They get to sleep on a bed and they'll run away here. But they force so many rotates, you know? And Lifestealer does not count on Morphling at all in this game. Morphling will carry, 100%.
So, you're thinking EG. So what does EG do? They gotta like play for this early game right now, or do they go for like some Bloodthorn crazy stuff like they have to play for now?
Take fights with track, get to a point. Eventually, their tri-core lineup, I've seen them run these 3 heroes in conjunction quite a bit, and they can reach a point where none of them die very easily, and you know, you can save, Abaddon saves people, or he pops ult, and they will be able to kill the ET and the other supports very easily, and the Morph's damage won't be enough to carry the game for his team. But they need to make tempo happen now, and not be behind in the next 8 minutes. I want them to even up the game and maybe even get a Roche. You don't want to give Morphling a free E-Blade Roche timing.
That is going to be
a nice kill.
It's a track kill on Peter. But here we go, Stomp possibly. Obviously, Arteezy can't really dodge. He doesn't have Rage. I'm surprised Zai's just not stomping. And now he will.
Now, wow.
They're both
wow.
He baited him in, and here comes the ulti from Gyro. Hits down. Arteezy does get Rage up now. Zai's trying to run away. He's going to smack Arteezy. It's not enough. He gets healed up by Abba. Buyback from Zai now. CC&C's getting a run out. Sumail's dead, though. Ulti already used. Pycat is the new Sumail. Now he switches back, shields himself, and see you later, Fear. Is that an interesting buyback, though? Do you think that was net? I mean, they won the fight, so... But was the buyback from Zai necessary? Feels like it kind of just hurts his early game.
Yeah, but... Oh, wow. Grip on
Yeah.
Lifestealer. Is he dead?
He has... It's level 2 Brain Sap. Oh, the setup. Now it... Okay, it's worth it now.
Now it's worth it.
That
Great
actually
buyback from Zai.
was. Wow. There was 2 track
Lincoln's up
kills.
north.
Yeah, but the Lincoln's here now. Is Lincoln's... Like, Misery can always break it, right? You talked about the... Is Lincoln's that good in this game? It just means you can't... Well, what
It's
does it
just
mean?
the item on Morphling. There's really nothing else you can buy. It's Viper Strike. It might be a lift. Like, it's not ideal, but it's like the item on Morphling because you have such low HP. It allows you to stay on map nearly 24/7.
Dire's middle tower is under
That makes
attack.
sense.
And you do use a lot of mana as well. It's just nice to have. You can farm with Waveform now without worrying about it. Courier is in danger here. Courier.
Oh, they scan. Just
Oh!
so he doesn't get it. What a scan. And now...
What a scan.
Oh, Peter. Oh, and they get that scan. People talked about scan doesn't feel like it does too much. And wow, that gets them a kill
Really
and
well
their
played.
courier saved.
And that's a streak too for CCNC.
He needs gold. He's been a little bit underfarmed. Just hit up the net worth.
Shadowblade mid on the DK.
I think they felt like they saw that. He did it really right in front of the tower. He says he doesn't care. They know there's no Misery. Like, even if they lose a kill here or something, there's no track if they trade, and they're going to go in. Sumail pops his ult early. They're going to be able to bring down Crit. 33, taking a ton of damage. Arteezy right claim down. They get the kill, but it's a 2-for-1. In comes the Trackman now. CCNC going to take a ton of bursts. Should be a kill. Looks like it is. They sleep up Sumail. Arteezy jumps out now. Stomp will hit, and
What a
goes
grip.
for the deny. He gets it, but the grip on Arteezy. The stun as well. He gets the rage off. And now Dust Pop misses Misery.
Still okay for EG. Like, the only issue with their entire team right now is this Viper is gonna not be a Dota hero for some time now. However, they are gonna go Radiant on Abaddon. They are gonna get a Deso on the Lifestealer. This game is still very winnable for them, but it's gonna be difficult, and they need to continue like taking trades and getting track kills. They don't want to be in a position where Morphling is allowed to just split push, and they just need track kills. They can't just Rice.
So do you like the Dagon queued up for Misery? They just...
It's not bad because you can just like burst the Morphling down, but I don't know if I would have chosen that. I think maybe an Orchid could have been better.
I feel like maybe... I feel the Bounty should get the Spirit Vessel, not the Rubik, right? Because you want a Spirit Vessel
Oh, for
versus
sure.
the Morph, and
Yeah,
Rubik's
for
playing
sure.
like the 5 right now.
I think Bounty going Spirit Vessel was key. Like, that's the actual item that destroys Morphling, and now you can target him with just the Spirit Vessel. It's also unaffected by Lincolns.
I think it's fine if Crit was like farming, right? But the fact that Crit is the lowest net worth in the game, and that's a key item, feels off. Sumail squaring up against Pycat here. Oh, deny all of them, Pycat, yes. No.
Radiant's bottom
Ah,
No.
Oh, oh
What?
the double uphill miss. Oh, they find Misery, by the way. He does dodge the stomp nicely.
Dust was in Backpacker. He was dead for sure, though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I like this word a lot. We talked about these words earlier.
This feels like the classic EG, right? They're just in all 3 lanes. Leave middle, now Misery gripped up. Crit's here, he's gonna steal it. Was it taking too long? Fear's here, now he goes on Zai. Crit's not gonna be able to use this grip because there's a lot of rotations flying in. Fear, gonna try to TP. Oh, Pycat, last second gets him. And Pycat, he's owning. This is, whoa. Wait, what?
Whoa.
He has a silver? No.
What?
Radiant's bottom
Oh, Sumail must have used ult while farming and just got caught without it. He literally just got hit, stunned, and died. So he must have used ult farming or procced it by accident. Because he maxed his Q, as you can see, and he tends to farm with it. So probably just got a little cocky, and 3-3, playing with confidence.
Wow, that's bigger kill than those 3 top. You just kill the Abo who wants to get these items, kind of snowball, and you solo kill him. And his DK, he's level 14. He's going for a hood. he's just going to be, like you said, they need that front liner, and he's going to be there.
Yep. I mean, I got to say, PPD's decision to max Enfeebles 100% the play here. It crushes every hero on EG, specifically this Life Stealer, but it's not dispellable, which makes it really annoying for an Abaddon to play Dota against it, because every hero on EG goes to near 0 damage when they're enfeebled.
See you
And
later.
bottom lane,
Yeah, he's dead. I don't know. I think Pycat might just be too farmed.
yep. This is the scariest hero in OpTic's hands, I think. I would say their ET Morphling is by far what they play the best, and what I think is the best right now, just in the meta of Dota 2.
And well, Arteezy slept up, has rage. Oh, but he doesn't get it off, and he's just dead. Peter with the nice timing. Arteezy was like gonna save rage for that rocket, it felt like, but there was a grip there, and you cannot do that. Goes down, and now it just feels like OpTic. They're just getting more and more ahead. Yeah, even steals a rune, and now Sumail, I think if you get a 33 stun off, he's gonna die, but he has Phase Boots drums. He put a shield on himself. He's gonna pop that shrine. And their ulti gets popped now. We have a fight on our hands. In the backside, they actually find the stomp from Crit on that Ruby, and they're trying to right-click down Peter before he gets Enfeebles on one up, but Zai gets another stomp. They do bring Peter down. CC dies too in the back lines, and now 33. Oh, but here comes Pycat, gets the kill on Fear, and now they're just gonna get kited around. I think the move speed from Track, very good.
They should not be taking these fights with that Morphling there.
Oh, but now they push, they go a little bit too hard there.
what-
Misery dies.
What was the plan there? That's a DK and a Morphling. You're not... Never mind. A good turnaround from OpTic there, to wait on the high ground and kill the EG heroes as they ran up to them.
So this ABBA, Radiance, is it going to come too late to make a real difference, or do you think in these team fights it actually will make a pretty big one? It's always good, but I just didn't know if later it becomes worse.
I mean, it's just the timing. That's the thing. Like, Morphling is ahead now, and every item timing he picks up just makes his hero like that much stronger than the game. E-Blade into probably just like a Scotty, and as soon as he has Scotty E-Blade, like he just kills people.
This feels like the classic EG here. Smoke going to Roche. Will Dyer scout it out in time? They have the armlet Deso on Arteezy, so they take it a little bit quicker, but look at this. Here comes the 4-man Spirit. Only 3. Get a stomp, hits 2. Sleep on the ABBA, and this looks like a bad place for EG to be. Oh, look at the dust popped on Crit when he picks up that Invis. And here comes the stun on the back. They're trying to bring him down. Sumail full heals. Rod's gonna fly. He gets gripped. They don't care. They're gonna fully heal him, try to go for him. Arteezy now doing some damage. Sumail's here as well. Heals him, shields. Zai dies on the back lines. I'm watching this core battle. Misery dies 2. ABBA goes down, and now Arteezy. Waveform up in 5. He has the Adaptive Strike Strength. Won't do enough. And a buyback from... Wait, Zai again? Zai's bought back twice now. The new buybacks and whatnot don't feel as bad when you're a support.
Wow, that's a huge commitment. Sumail buys back, and he's rushing Radiance, so they need to prevent this Roche, or that is a big deal. He 200 gold, 100 gold from E-Blade on Pycat. I think you can go take this bounty and buy it at Secret Shop. They're gonna smoke instead. Man, get the E-Blade before you take this fight, right? Like, you know EG can't Roche, you can keep checking it. You need the E-Blade. This could be EG's opening here.
Still rough, because it's not like there's big cooldowns on OpTic, right? And the only thing they're missing is that ET and the Dragon Knight ulti, I suppose. Cat continues to farm the Ancients. Spirit's just scouting out stuff. Crit does have... He has an Earth Splitter stolen, which would be pretty damn good for some Morphling. But bottom, I just noticed, got pinged out. Dyer's pushing into the base. Just some creeps. Ready, they jump out. They're going for CC here. There's the Earth Splitter. Not going to hit anyone. And he's going to get slapped, but the Rage hit Nightmare, but the Enfeeble, he does no damage. And now you're in an interesting spot on the back lines. It seems Pycat's trying to kill Crit, doesn't. You see Misery gets CC, now stuns 33 Pycat. Get it, Peter's dead as well. That's a buyback from Crit. It's just, this is all about the Roche,
Bye
right?
back for Roche. Yep.
And now, oh, he has grip. Is he going to be able to get it? He does get it up. Misery. The Shuriken's going to cancel. Peter goes down. That's Zai's ulti for real this time. On the back, Arteezy dies. Fears 1v1 him. He's enfeebled. Stomp comes out, gets the kill. Now, CCNC might go down here, but I don't think you care with your Morphling this strong. Is he? Is he?
Run!
Oh, and thing, I'm just, wait, he had a Dagon up. He had it up. Oh, he just got it. Yeah.
Man.
Uh-oh, Fear? He'll just GP. And that,
Dire's top
I mean,
technically,
has-
EG actually won 2k gold right there, but they're going to lose Roche.
The thing is, it doesn't matter because it's not on the heroes that are relevant. It's like Viper's net worth is just doesn't matter. He's buying a pipe. The Abaddon had to buy back, and the Lifestealer died. Lifestealer also going Deso. I don't mind that choice, but I feel like it's not the item you want against Morphling DK. Not quite sure what you buy either, though.
Alright, well, Pycat has the F-Blade you talked about. 1.2k and an Aegis, so not only was it hard to kill him once, he doesn't even feel pressure to morph strength if he doesn't want during a fight, because he has a second life. Nope. Link Dagger queued up for Rubik.
are scanning.
33 just has the hood. What is he going for? I'm checking. He's going for a Hurricane Pike. Hurricane Pike DK. What are your thoughts on that one, if there are any?
I don't mind it. It's a good force staff game because you really just need to get away from this open wounds and like the Viper break. That's what kills DK in this game is being stuck inside break. So the force effectively makes it. It's like think of it as like plus 12 armor because it's gonna get him away from the first one when he gets Viper striked or open wounds.
Middle Misery.
It's also not bad when you're in range for him.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
It's,
DD morph.
it's like Rubik when he gets it's a long ass range. And it is a DD morph with an Aegis, so he's probably not
Yeah.
afraid to just go in.
He's level 18 as well, max morph now. He's using it
470
pretty
a hit.
effectively. There's no radiance either, so this is a really good timing for them.
He does 500 a hit at 26 minutes in here. And Sumail
Pop
just,
his ult.
will he get it? Yeah. Oh, he does it beforehand to get healed up. I think that's smart. And Pycat, well, the Dagon, we see it, but look at that. Morph agility get earned up. Don't really do it between though, Pycat, come on. And now just gonna hit the tower. And it will go down. Rocket spams, flying and feeble spam. I like what he's
Level
doing.
18 on
Feeble's
DK
so
too.
good.
Yeah, it really is. It's just winning them the game.
Look at this. Oh, easy 33. You don't do too much damage there, bud. And he'll get out. Shuriken flies. Chunks 3 of them.
What a stomp.
Could they turn? They know
No ult
Sumail
on
didn't
the
have
pad,
ulti.
yeah.
I'm really surprised. And there it is. Oh, he gets the shield off. Didn't do much because he's more for a little bit strength, but Sumail will go down still. 33 gets the kill, and now they're going to move forward. Nice stomp by Zai again. Waveform is up just now. But asleep, they
Pycat's
find
morphing
Viper.
is so clean. It's so clean.
Well,
Arteezy gets the tier 3 top.
Well, it's not a terrible trade, but you're still very far down versus Pycat. Alright, I don't. There's gonna be over the shrine.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
It's the right choice. They just farm now. They can finish another item on whoever's close.
Radiant's bottom
Probably CCNC's BKB. And look at this, man! Grant. Drums, Yasha, BKB. There we go. You're behind. Get that item that allows you to run in and wreak havoc. Not a Sanjin Yasha, baby.
Seems like CCNC took what you said to heart, unlike a few others. But I'm looking, man, this is scary near CCNC just farming up. Zai gives him some vision. So he finishes the other one off as well. Where, I mean, if you're EG, what are you hoping to do? Do you just have to contest next Roshan and just focus down the Bane first before too many Enfeebles come out, or? Because he's getting like 2 to 3 Enfeebles every fight, and it's just, they're not doing damage.
I honestly don't know. It's just the The Enfeeble's just nuts, though, I gotta say. I think that this hero has been underpicked because people, after the nerf, forgot how dumb the spell was. It is the same ability if you max it out, and it's just so good.
It feels like in this game especially, it was the combination of you could just sit middle and your other lanes didn't really suffer from it, right? Because your DK was just pulling creeps, so he didn't need help. And top lane, I mean, CCNC seems to be OpTic's punching bag this series, and you're fine with him just dying a few times.
Yep.
Middle, asleep. Uh-oh. Misery's dead.
Yep. I mean, I would say if you would play against OpTic, the rule of thumb is make Pycat die more than once or twice. And whenever he's playing this hero that can just win the game by itself, and he's got 0 deaths, this free lane at the start, like this is what he does. He's a carry player. You're gonna let him finish Scotty, kill top shrine, and then I think you go for the game.
There we go. There's the ulti by 33. Last glyph possibly of EG's MDL career. They go for it. They're going to try to bring him down. He was facing the wrong way, but he gets the waveform off, and he gets out. That was a minor scare there, because Aegis had just gotten taken back.
I think, man, I really wish someone had. I think Arteezy actually had to go Orchid or something. They need some method, like either the bounty or the lifestealer has to buy an Orchid, I think, to force the Morphling to buy an earlier BKB and to land that 1 kill on him. But at this point, like, he just buys Scotty, and I just don't know if he dies anymore. They're even going to play it super safe and just run away without killing Shrine, just in case they get ran at. They're split and they know it.
Looks like EG, they were smoked up, but I think they're just going to go over this middle tower now. OpTic will continue to run back, maybe go behind tier 2 if they try to threaten it, but I don't think EG wants to push a tier 2 right now. So he's going. Are you fine with the SNY now that he has the BKB and they're winning? Or should he have just gotten more damage or something?
I would have preferred its second item. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a blade mail and a pipe on Fear, so he's not going to do any damage. They're just praying the Morphling goes for him, pretty much. Abaddon just finished his Radiance, but it's 32 minutes in. And you're at a point now where I feel like Pycat's going to remain at least 1 item up, and the next Aegis timing with his BKB is just game over. Like, you're not going to kill Gyro before he BKBs. You've got 1 stun. You're not going to kill the DK. And now there's even a Silver Edge up on him as well, so the Abaddon won't auto-proc his ultimate. It's also really good against the Viper.
Silver Edge, yeah. Takes out Viper's Crow's skin, or you just, like you said, hit the ABBA, and then Grip becomes so much better as well. Middle lane, well, oh, is this it right here? He didn't get the Silver Edge hit off, though. See that? Did he just miss it? That was weird. But they're going in now. He's going to have to rage off the rocket. Gonna be some running, and this is one of the underutilized things. Track from the bounty, and there's so much move speed. Oh, and there it is. He pops it. He can't get his ulti off while he's done. Now he gets it off, and 33's gonna take some damage on the backside. A gripped up Viper. Pycat's aiming. I'm not sure. Maybe he should be helping his team out a little bit. Arteezy, no one else is dead yet. Arteezy not doing enough damage, and Zai just gonna right click him down, and we might be seeing some G's.
You can't do anything to Morphling at all, and especially when you add in the ET factor, like, these heroes have 0 armor items, and they go to 0.
Crit will buy back, Misery will buy back, but
Support,
none of the cores. Yeah, none of the cores. Get ready to see a Fade Bolt into a death, possibly. Right? It feels like if he tries to cast it, oh no, he gets it. Creeps ran past because of the track. Oh, but Peter, he has the Aether Lens. Kill. And now it's looking like OpTic. They're about to move on to play VGJ here. And hey, the 2 teams who enjoy playing that Elder Titan Morphling could make it a couple more times we see it. But this is about to be Megas. OpTic, last set of racks here. They're going to get it. And it's not like EG doesn't even really have like mega defending heroes, right? They don't have the Gyro. They don't have the Morph. You got a Viper. So do you think OpTic just takes Roche when it's up, and then they just completely end the game?
Top shrine has fallen.
I would say so. I mean, they're not in a hurry. I mean, they have megas. The game's over. But it's a
Pycat,
major qualifier final, so you don't GG out. But
Pycat has a BKB, so like you said, he wasn't even forced to get it, but he's like, hey, why not? I'm so far ahead. It's a great item to have.
all right.
Here we go. This
Well, I've made a play. I've ordered food.
smart. Here we go. They're smoked up. This is the desperation of all desperation smokes. Oh no! And the uphill. Guess who's in Viz? Not even smoked. It's Pycat. Oh god, they don't even know it's here.
Oh,
And here
no.
goes Pycat. He goes and he rages. He's just right click versus right click. Rocket's gonna fly. Misery's about to die. No, he does get shielded. He goes down anyways. We're gonna see our TZ get gripped. That Aether lens by our Peter, and it's a GG. Fear on the back will die too.
Man,
And this was
But-
this was a dominating game.
I don't tend to call people good or give praise unless I think they legitimately can call themselves the best at what they're doing, and that's who I feel like you study. But I actually think that between Ramses and Pycat, both have an argument for playing the best Morphling right now. And I think that you can actually study that replay to learn how to win your lane and then win the game for your team.
Well, the problem is, I don't think that's a good replay to watch for lane
No, it is.
dominating
I mean,
Morph.
yeah, yeah,
That was
I
a
agree, I
bait.
agree.
Come on, come on now. Wait a minute.
I mean,
I know what you
utilizing
mean,
your
though.
advantage
Yeah.
and not throwing the game. A lot of Morphlings throw games.
Yeah, because it wasn't like he just sat in his lane too. I remember that level 6 gank bottom when he just ran down there with 33 and 15-0-11. Like you said, I agree. If this guy has less than 2 deaths, they're probably winning the game. And you look at the scoreboard, 15-0-11. There was only one negative person on OpTic game. Even PPD with the positive scores, 3, 5, and 26 on Zion. Damn, he was involved in the most kills, I think, in all 3 games.
Yeah.
Zai is quite well. Yeah, he is.
I feel like everyone knew Zai was a real good 4 player.
Just a good player in general.
I agree, but again, it's more about, okay, you think about, like, will this player win TI doing this? And Zai's offlane was really good, but his 4 is better. Do you know what I mean? It's not that he's bad at 3, but his 4 just seems to be on another level.
And so that brings us. Guess what? What time is it? It's what time is it where you out? It's 6 p.m. here.
It's 7 here, dude. I'm gonna die.
Okay, best of 5. Well, do you think is there a chance? And I'm just throwing it out there, like no flame or anything. Is there a chance either team 3-0s? OpTic's kind of hot beating EG. VGJ just seems like a really good team. Do you think it could, or are you feeling a 4-5 game?
It's possible, but I would say unlikely. I don't know. It depends. The way I see BO5s going down is usually there's at least 1 throw,
Yeah.
often 2. So if the same team throws twice, it can be 3-0. But usually in NA Dota, there's a throw each, a good game each, and then you go to game 5, and Kyle falls asleep in the last game.
Classic Kyle. All right. Wait, is the password correct?
Do you know how long this break is?
I think you have time for sure. Because if it was a 20-minute break last time, there's definitely going to be a bigger break this time.
All right.
Yeah, if you get, I mean, you're fine. If you don't come back in time, doesn't matter either. You'll be, as long as we get in the, I just want to get you in the lobby. You know what I mean?
I was right. It's
Yes.
+1.
Oh, is it? It is hosted. Oh.
Our man Gothic is on point. You know, his English might not be the greatest. He might
But it's
piss
enjoyable.
PPD off, but you know, it's all good.
All right, now I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. I'll be here with you guys soon. I'll turn on a little bit of music. But Kyle, what would you order?
It's cool.
What food?
I got you for 2 minutes.
for
I
2
got this place called Piata. It's like a Subway, but for like Italian food. It is so good.
That's what do you get?
The chef's favorite.
Kyle, how the hell does that help us? What the hell is the chef's favorite?
It's like it's like a roll. It's just like chicken, sweet and spicy peppers, some spicy Diavolo sauce, some lettuce, a little more sauce, some shaved Parmesan. Add some sweet potatoes. It's some good stuff.
All right, no, you should do wall. I'm gone for these 2 minutes. You should tell them exactly how you think the matchup's gonna go, because you don't want me telling them that. And, you know, when I'm here just talking.
Well, it
I will.
depends. It depends on if CCNC hangs out in chat instead of focusing on his next series, because he's just in here memeing instead of getting focused.
That's true, but you have to think of it this way. Tomato's definitely doing the same thing as well. So
That's true.
I,
I mean, I guess you have a
oh.
lot of free time when you're playing from PyCat's backpack.
Ooh, and from SVG. So yeah. Well,
Oof.
all right. I will be right back. Yeah, you keep that up. I love the spirit, Kyle. I feel like you're in your element right now, and it's waking you up. So be right back.
All right, now that Grant's gone, we can really have some fun in here, guys. And by that I mean we're not gonna do actually anything because I am so damn tired. Hope you guys are enjoying the cast and the stream. If you guys have any constructive criticism, please feel free to tweet at GranDGranT. He's been handling all of our complaints and questions. I believe his Twitter handle is @GranDGranT. Trying to convince him to change it to the legend himself, but I think that name is taken by CCNC already. Curious as to see people predict the winners. Depending on the first game, I think the team that wins the first game is going to win the series. We'll see what happens. Do 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 do. Anyway, I'd say the key to this match is OpTic is all about PyCat. I think the drafting is going to be key for both teams in the series. I think the carry matchup is most important, and I think the fours play a critical role in the performance of both teams. I'm really hoping Grant gets back, guys, because I haven't packed a damn thing, and I've got about 12, 13 hours till my flight, and I'm really, really happy to be here with you guys. NA Dota, grand finals of a qualifier, but man, got things to do.
Yeah, I feel you, bud.
It's also taking a hell of a lot longer than 2 minutes. I don't know where the homie is.
No. I was here,
Oh, there he is.
I had a hot wing. I was like, I gotta eat at least because I have like these boneless wings from Pizza Hut. I'm like, I gotta eat one, even though I was here and I didn't want to chew. But then I realized I was chewing and I was like, oh, I didn't mute my mic, so the stream can hear me, but Kyle can't. Oh well.
Nice.
So screw him.
All
Alright, yeah, you get out of here.
I'll be back. I need like probably 10 minutes. I'm gonna grab my food, wolf that down.
Take all your
Probably
time.
try and pack a bit. Yeah.
You're good.
I'll be back by game start though. Actually, you know what? If you can handle it, I'm just gonna wait till the game starts and then I'll come back so I can actually take care of some things. I'm in slot. I'm sitting. I'll be ready.
Wait, so what? You're gonna leave and what?
I'm gonna chill here. I'm literally gonna be in my room packing, but when
No,
the game
yeah,
when the game starts, I'll AFK.
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, eat up, bud.
All right, cool. Have fun with this. Have fun with the homies
well.
in Twitch.
Yo, what's up,